Be professional, okay, Mishka? Be professional. Okay, what is the next step, Mishka? So you want to start a clothing brand? Well, let me be the one to show you how. Hi, my name is Vika and I'll be giving you a step-by-step guide on how to start your own clothing brand. So step 1 is finding your niche. Before you jump in, identify your niche. What makes your brand unique? Define your target audience and understand their preferences. This will set the foundation for your brand's identity. My niche, for example, is Christian minimalistic streetwear. Yeah. Step number 2 would be market research. Research the market to understand trends, competitors, and customer demands. What's missing in the market that your brand can fulfill? This knowledge is crucial for positioning your brand effectively. Step 3 would be branding and logo design. Create a compelling brand name and design a memorable logo. Your branding should reflect the essence of your clothing line. Consistency is key from your logo to your color scheme. For me, this part took the longest because I needed my brand name to be unique, biblical, and not taken by any social media accounts or websites. Long story short, I prayed about my situation and I asked God for a name, and He immediately gave me the word Ava Oche, which translates to Abba Father in Russian. Abba Father is an Aramaic word used by Jesus and Paul to address God in a relation of personal intimacy. If you're interested, you can find the full story on my website or Instagram page. Creating the logo is pretty easy. Since my brand is pretty minimal, I just decided to play around with some fonts and I came up with this. It's nice and simple, and there's no need to overcomplicate it if you don't have to. If you don't know where to start with your logo, or you think that your logo might be a little more complicated or need some extra time and effort, try using AI to create the logo for you and see what happens. Step 4 would be sourcing quality materials. Selecting the right materials is vital, so be sure to research and establish relationships with reliable suppliers. Quality materials contribute to the overall appeal and durability of your clothing. This also took me some time. It involved a ton of research and ordering lots of samples until I finally found the products that I actually like. I personally don't use just one supplier, I use multiple, just because one supplier isn't gonna have everything that you want or like. I found all my suppliers just by Googling wholesale suppliers. Whatever clothing material or style that you're going for, just do blank wholesalers and a ton of them will come up for you. Step 5 would be design and prototyping. Bring your creative ideas to life by sketching and creating prototypes. Test different designs and gather feedback from other people, and ensure your designs align with your brand's vision. I design each one of my pieces by using an app called Procreate. I believe it costs like $10, but I use it all the time, not just for designing. There's just so many endless things that you can use it for. Number 6 would be manufacturing and production. Find a reputable manufacturer that aligns with your production needs. Negotiate pricing, minimum order quantity, and production timelines. I cannot stress this enough. Regularly communicate with your manufacturer to maintain quality control. Hi, Mishka. Okay, buddy. I'm in the middle of a video, Mishka. In my opinion, the best way to find a manufacturer is by looking for somebody local. That way you can stop by their shop at any time, and it makes it easier and more convenient for both parties, and also saves you a ton of money on shipping. Again, communication is key to ensure that you're getting what you want and what you paid for. Step 7 would be to take quality photos of all your products. I personally think that this is one of the most important things that you could do for your business, and it's something I would highly recommend investing in. I'm also a photographer, so I already have all the gear and all the tools to create high quality photos, but you can totally invest in a photographer, or what I would recommend, invest in a cheaper camera and write it off on taxes. For a cheaper option, I would recommend getting a Sony a6400. It's what I use to vlog, and it's what I'm using right now. Or another much cheaper option would be to invest in presets and take high quality photos with your phone. Lighting is key. I personally would recommend an iPhone. If you have an iPhone, that's perfect. Lighting is key, and then just download Lightroom. It's an app where you can edit photos, invest in those presets, and edit as best as you can with your phone. Step 8 is setting up an e-commerce platform. Choose a reliable e-commerce platform to sell all your products. Ensure that it provides a seamless shopping experience for your customers. Include your high quality images and detailed product descriptions. I use Shopify for mine. It's extremely easy to use, beginner friendly, and it guides you every step of the way. It makes sure that there's like a checklist of everything that you have to do to make sure that your shop is ready to be up and running. And I believe they only charge $1 for the first 3 months. I believe that's what it was back in my day. Back when I was first launching, which was actually it was this summer. Okay, 2023, summer of 2023. Yeah, so that made it really nice and convenient because after the 3 months, it gets pretty pricey. Step 9 would be online presence. Establish a strong online, establish an online presence through a user-friendly website, which would be Shopify, and social media platforms. Showcase your designs, share your brand story, and engage with your audience. Step 10 would be marketing strategies. Oh boy, do I have a whole thing on this. Implement effective marketing strategies. Utilize social media advertising, influencer collaborations, and email campaigns. Building anticipation before your launch can generate buzz, or you can make the announcement the day of your launch, which is what I did and what I would recommend. Because let's be real, unless you're famous or very liked and adored, nobody's gonna really be waiting or care to really see what you came up with, unless you're also very liked. I don't know. That's just in my opinion. If I can't see your products now or even like be able to purchase them right now, I'm probably gonna forget about you. I'm sorry. That's just how I see it. But if you make the announcement the same day that you're launching, already having your website all ready for shopping and set up where people can see all of your product, not only will curiosity bring them over to your page and website, it can also lead them to purchase right away because you already have everything set up. And that's what I did, and it brought hundreds of people over to my Instagram page. It reached, I believe, almost like, it went over 2,000. So I guess hundreds to thousands of people, and we made a few orders. But do not be discouraged if you do not get orders right away. That's just what it is. It's just gonna happen. You know, it's gonna take some time. As someone who is very, very introverted and prefers to stay at home all the time and not communicate with people, I still managed to get orders, so you can too, trust me. I will admit, one of my strategies for gaining people's interest and attention was to bring my products with me whenever we traveled somewhere, which in my case was Greece, Dubai, and get photos of my products done there. It definitely helped get people's attention because not only did I just announce that something that I've been keeping a secret for a really long time, and here I am just announcing it that I came out with it. Here's my brand, here's the business or whatever. People are also seeing me taking pictures of that in front of a Burj Khalifa or in Greece. Very beautiful backgrounds and whatnot. Point is, it got their attention and it brought them over to your website. In my opinion, I feel like it also brings value to the product. The quality definitely speaks for itself, but a visual representation definitely plays a big role. Step 10, finally launching your collection. Okay, now it's time to finally launch. Whether you decide to create anticipation or announce and launch on the same day, please consider hosting a launch event. Since my apparel is faith-based, I was invited by my church to be a vendor at an event that they were organizing for faith-based small businesses. And let me tell you, that was a huge success. Not only were people able to feel and see and try on my products, but I was also able to get my name out there and tell my brand story, hand out business cards, create new relationships with so many people, and people that offered opportunities for my business to grow. And it was amazing. It was just really amazing. It was a great launch. I highly, highly recommend. Now, if your brand has nothing to do with faith, which is fine, consider being a vendor at a farmer's market or coffee shops. Hand out all those business cards, honestly anything like that with big crowds, many people. Those are just great ways to get your name out there. Anyways, Jesus loves you, and congratulations. Congratulations, you just took your first steps to launch your own clothing brand. It's gonna be a journey of challenges, and there's gonna be ups and downs, mistakes you're gonna make, you're gonna lose some money. I'm gonna have new videos coming out every single week. Learn from my mistakes, okay? Learn from my mistakes. So stick around, listen to my mistakes, and let me tell you what not to do and to do. I hope you found this video helpful. I really do.